Hi there, it's Jim Montgomery from A4 Magic. Now we're going to take a look at adding a post to our website. So you can access the posts menu from the left hand side here, posts, all posts, add new categories or tags, or from the admin menu at the top of your site here, add new post. So if we go in here, and you'll see before we start, I've created a few test posts. I've also created a couple of random categories and a few random tags just to let you see how they work. So what I'm going to do is to add a new post, create new test post, and I'll just copy and paste that information in. If you had a picture to add in here, then you could click the picture, go to your media library if you already have pictures there, click show. If this is what you want, then you can insert it into post. You can use it as a featured image, which is where you would only have one image per post, and whenever you're only showing snippets of the posts, it'll appear there. And you can select the size, whether you want it left, right, or center, etc. So I'm just going to leave it in here as it is medium, insert into post. Now what I would like to do is actually have it up, right up in the corner here. And whenever you want text to have a space around it, you can go to advanced settings, and I would usually select 10 pixels spacing, and if you want to have a border, then you would define the border area in here. Lots of the settings in here I'll be going into in greater depth in the more advanced videos. So if we update that, over on the right we have lots of selections that we can make here. This is a new area within WordPress posts. If you treat these like regular categories that you may well use, now the theme has to support the use of these, and as yet, because this is all just new, it all has to be added by code to the template. And if we go here, let me see, if we go here to the help button, this whole area here tells us about the post formats, and if you right click and open in a new tab, that takes you to a lot more information on the supported formats if you want to get into the technical side of it. For now, I wouldn't get too carried away with it. I'd just leave it as something that's there, and in the very near future we will have more support for it. I have actually created different ones using the formats, and it doesn't make any difference, aside of the fact that if you use one of the widgets, they have a widget, let me just show you this now while we're on the subject, which is about all the things, lists your recent aside, status, quote, and link posts. So it is effectively like another category. I've put random interests as a heading for it, and if we go to the external page, go to sample page, well no, it's actually on the home page, random interests you'll see here, and these are 3 posts which I have labeled. That's a test quote post, a test link post, and a test aside post. So if you just treat it as a different way of doing categories for now. I'm going to link this to a test category here, and I'm also going to add a tag to it, choose from most used. Okay, let's bring this, whoops, let's bring this down. Let's say horses. And add. This is where we can also set a featured image from here as well as when we're uploading it. And the last settings in a post here are you can publish it immediately or you can set a publish date. So you could be doing posts today that you don't want actually published until tomorrow or next week. You can set it as something which will always appear on the front page, a sticky post as it's called. You can password protect it so that it only gets shared with whoever you share this password with. Or you can set it as a private post so no one but administrators or someone who can get into the back end of the site can see it. So I'll leave that at public. And the status can be either set to draft, pending review, or published. So the other thing in here in the post section is the HTML. This is the visual editor, but you can post HTML code in the back here. And you may need to do that sometimes if you're inserting a script or maybe a video from YouTube that you want to set up in a specific way. But again, that's something that we'll cover in more advanced videos. So if I publish this, and now I'll right click on this and open in a new tab, and here we can see the post that I've just created. And we can see it's tagged horses and it's posted in the new test category. And if we even click new test category, and these are still the other ones from the aside links. So that's your first post set up and posted. The next thing we're going to look at is pages.